10 years ago, I managed a project for a pharmaceutical company. 10 plus people on the team, 6 months to deliver. The budget came in slightly over $1 million. Yesterday, alone in an empty house in Dallas, I built a better version of that same kind of system in 12 hours, and it cost me $65. I want to tell you what happened in that 12 hours and what I realized when I stood up from that chair. Because I think something just changed big time, and most people haven't felt it yet. If you're new here, I'm Volkan. Most people know me as Tanner Leatherstein. I work with leather. I've been making things with my hands since I was a kid. Leather mostly, but also woodworking, fixing things, remodeling rooms. Anytime I need something I couldn't buy, I figured out how to build it. That instinct has run my whole life. I learned computers when I was 10 on a MS-DOS machine. I was writing little number guessing games in QBasic to entertain myself. Old enough geeks will remember what that means. I almost went down the computer science path. I didn't. I chose leather, and I've never regretted it. But before leather became my full-time life, I spent a year as a business consultant, managing projects, building custom software systems for big companies, pharmaceutical companies mostly. So when I tell you what I built on Sunday, understand I am not a guy who got impressed by AI because he didn't know what software costs. I know exactly what it costs. I used to bill it to my clients. For the last 5 years, I've needed one digital tool I could never find and never built. A system to manage this content creation across my teams and my collaborators. Somewhere I could capture an idea the second it hit me and track it all the way through to publishing. I tried every platform out there. Notion, Asana, Airtable, Trello, ClickUp, the whole list, stitched them together, built workarounds. Nothing stuck. Either it sold one piece and broke another, or my team wouldn't actually use it. 5 years, no solution. And honestly, I made peace with it. I figured someday someone would build the right thing, and I would pay whatever they asked. So yesterday, Sunday, my family is still in Spain. We are moving back to Dallas in July, and I'm down here alone right now preparing the house. The whole day stretched out in front of me with nothing on the calendar. I sat down with an AI assistant and I thought, let me just try. 12 hours later, I stood up from that chair and I had it. The whole thing. A full content management system built around exactly how my team and I actually work. When an idea hits me, driving, walking, whatever, I press one button on my phone and just talk. The AI transcribes it, cleans it up, organizes it, and drops it into the idea pipeline. From there, it moves through phases. My team sees their tasks, my collaborators see pieces relevant to their side. And it works. We're running it in beta right now with my team before I open it up to my clients. And I sat there at the end of those 12 hours, just stunned. Total cost, $65 in AI tokens, less than a normal dinner cost for two. The project that I managed 10 years ago for the pharma company, less sophisticated than what I just built. And it cost over $1 million. 6 months, more than 10 people. One guy, one Sunday, $65. I'll be honest with you, I could turn this into a subscription product, charge content creators $50, $100 a month for access. People need this. I would pay for it. But I'm not going to. I want to make leather goods and content only. I don't want to run a software company. And anyway, that's kind of the whole point of what I'm about to tell you. If you're the developer who would have been on that pharma project 10 years ago, the engineer billing hours, the consultant running the team, the project manager, your clients are figuring out right now what I just figured out. And they're going to act on it. They have to. The math is too obvious. That may sound like doom, but I don't think it is. I think it's the same coin just flipped over. Because for my entire career, probably yours too, the ability to build real things belonged to the giants. Real software, real systems, real products. You had to have $1 million and 6 months and 10 people. Or it didn't happen, period. So if you had the idea, even the best idea, even the one you knew in your bones would work, it usually died because you couldn't afford to build it. Or you would spend 3 years and your savings trying, and by then the moment was gone. That, my friends, just ended. I want to be clear about what AI is and what it isn't, because I think this part gets oversold in both directions. AI hasn't replaced the part of me that decided what to build. It didn't know I have been searching for this system for 5 years. It didn't know what my team actually needs, or how my collaborators work, or which piece of the workflow was killing me. That came from me, from living inside the problem. What AI did was building it. The execution, that's the part that's almost free now. And once you really feel that in your hands, it changes how you see everything. I had a hunch for the last 5 years that the era of conglomerates and global giant brands is ending. I couldn't explain why exactly. It was just a feeling watching markets, watching consumer behavior, watching where my own attention and dollars were going. Sunday confirmed it for me. For 100 years, scale won. If you wanted to make something, sell something, serve people, you needed scale, distribution, capital, teams. So the giants ate everything and gave us blanket solutions. Products designed for the average of millions of people, which means they're not really designed for anyone. That equation just inverted. The advantage now isn't scale. It's specificity. It's being one person who actually lives inside a niche, who understands a small group of people better than any corporation ever could, and who can now build the exact solution for them in a weekend. The next 10 years, I think, are going to look like this. Thousands of small, hyper-specific ventures eating the market share of the giants, each one built by someone inside their niche. Better products, better fit, closer to the customer. The one-size-fits-all era is ending. The one-size-fits-you era is starting. And if you're sitting there with skills, even skills you think AI is about to replace, you have a window right now that didn't exist 18 months ago. The same tools that are coming for your job are the tools that hand you a business. So here's where I am after Sunday. I have spent my life as a craftsman. Leather, wood, physical things. Problems I could hold in my hands. I always wanted to build digital things too. I had the ideas, I just didn't have the skill to craft them. That barrier is gone for me now, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to become a software company. I already said that. But I'm going to start building tools that organize my journey of discovery in the Leatherverse on my main channel. So my audience can have an endless, ever-growing resource that helps them discern which bag to buy, understand what's what in the world of leather. That's the work I care about. That's what I'm going to craft now. And if you're watching this, I want you to think about something. What's the thing you always wished existed? The tool you searched for and couldn't find. The solution you would pay for if anyone made it. The niche nobody serves because it's too small to matter to the giants. That's your thing. That's the one. 18 months ago, building it was out of reach for almost everyone. Today, it isn't. And the window where you have this advantage, before everyone else catches on, before your job actually shifts under you, that window is open. Right now. Don't wait until AI changes your work to start working on it. Build the thing only you would think to build, for the people only you understand. This, my friends, isn't a horse you run away from. It's a horse you jump on and ride. I'll tell you the last thought I had Sunday night, sitting in that quiet house. This thing isn't slowing down. The AI I used to build my system on Sunday is already worse than the one that exists today. And the one that exists today is already coding the next version of itself. This thing is out of control.